Hillebrand with Don's Appliances, and I'm joined by corporate chef Anthony Marino. And we're going to talk about appliance brands that are made here in the U.S. Okay.
Here's a little bit of a knowledge burst for you, to see, which ones are actually made here and, which ones are made, out of the area. So, that helps with, you guys planning your kitchen and, the lead times that we always talk about that, vary from product to product. So.
Yeah, and some manufacturers are U.S. brands that build most of their products here, but there's a lot of products that are really made worldwide. So we'll kind of dive into the different categories and kind of who makes what where and how that, again, may affect a project you may be working on or service. People often, after service parts availability, after service, support, who's going to have that best support?
And, and as brands change and as they turn over newer products, is that part of that fridge or that range, still available? Like, who has the best longevity on that when they relaunch a new line to hold that product for us to service it, for you guys as the customers?
Yeah, and I think the best thing to do is we'll kind of dive into luxury type brands versus everyday brands.
Sounds perfect.
We'll kind of break them into those two categories because, starting off with a luxury brand, somebody's going to invest quite a bit of money in a higher end product, whether it be a Sub-Zero Wolf, whether it be a Thermidor, whether it be a signature kitchen suite, whether it be Gen Air, whether it be
true pieces,
true.
And true customs,
any of the large ticket items, when you are making a major purchase in a product like that, it's going to be in your home for quite a while. So you want to make sure you've got that support. So when we talk about those higher end brands, those brands, most of those products are made here in the U.S. LG Signature Suites, those are actually LG Signature kitchen suites, I should say. Those are made overseas. They do have good customer support. GE Monogram makes most of their products here in the U.S. Some are made overseas. But Sub-Zero Wolf, Madison-based company, they're going to give you the creme de la creme in terms of customer service.
Yeah, backing both ends. You know what I mean? The true support, from Don's and Subs.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
And in terms of refrigeration only, True, which is based in St. Louis, U.S. brand, all of their products are made here in the U.S. So, they're going to give you top-notch support as well, just like we see from Sub-Zero.
See, that's a great one, too, about the quality of, kind of those fleet appliances. That you're investing in it, and you're really going to get that return to help you, throughout the next, let's say 10 to 12 years, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Roughly. And when we look at appliances, what isn't made here in the U.S. typically are microwaves. There are some microwave drawers that are made here in the U.S. Sharp actually makes all of them, but
small amount though, right? Probably in the U.S. Yeah. Okay.
But you are seeing all microwaves are typically coming out of Asia. You have very few hoods that are made here in the U.S. You're seeing most of the built-in refrigerations made in the U.S. Okay. Freestanding refrigeration, meaning something not built in cabinetry. There's only two manufacturers that make top mounts, meaning freezer on top, that are made here in the U.S.
Wow.
That would be General Electric and Frigidaire. And not all of their models are made here in the U.S., but most of them are.
Yeah.
Okay? So when we look at companies like Whirlpool, Amana, Maytag, LG, Samsung, those are either made in Mexico, or some of them are coming out of Asia. So in terms of parts availability, it doesn't make that big of a difference because a lot of the parts are being sourced worldwide anyways. So if there's an issue worldwide with parts, it doesn't matter if it's made in Decatur, Alabama, or if it's made in Juarez, Mexico.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those components are similar.
And especially with, the lead times and the ship times on that. There's so many of those products, so many of those brands worldwide that are coming in. It's just a matter of time and things like that, right?
Yeah, and a lot of people say, well, does the quality of the product is it impacted by where it's made? I would actually say yes. I think U.S.-made products typically have a little higher quality. Mexican-made products have good quality as well.
Yeah.
But all in all, most of the U.S.-made products have a very high quality.
And then we got the Beko.
Bekos are made in Eastern Europe, which is good. Now, LG does have very high quality. Those pieces they put a huge washer facility, washer and dryer facility just outside of Nashville that has very high quality. So they're making front load washers, top load dryers there. A lot of their refrigerators are made in Mexico, and actually they are very high quality. So I can't say that there's much of a drop off, but all in all, I actually think some of the U.S.-made pieces do have a little bit higher quality.
Yeah, maybe edge them out a little bit too, just being that it's sourced so close and, you're really kind of giving back. I get that,
Yep.
So.
It doesn't impact, again, I'm going to just circle back around. I love that word, circle back around.
Bringing it back, I like this. Yeah.
Yep, so it's in the news too, circle back around. But the
whole nother topic.
Well, too funny. Yeah. But the big thing is that there won't be a huge drop off of availability from a U.S. made product versus a overseas or out of country made product.
Yeah, we're not talking about a cost of service either. There's no extra, cost of service, cost of doing business for that.
No, it's not.
What I mean?
Yeah, it's not less expensive to service U.S. brands, U.S. made products. It's not less expensive to service U.S. Corporations versus foreign corporations. But what we're seeing, all in all. Parts availability doesn't differ much. There is a big drop-off in terms of customer service from brands, but where you typically see that drop-off is a luxury brand versus an everyday brand. And part of that, quite frankly, is just due to the cost. You are definitely paying for that better service and that better customer experience and the cost of the product.
And you're going to see that product is really going to, do a little more and have a little more fine-tuned tweaks and things like that, when we talk about the Wi-Fi enabled and accessibility, to whereas like your mainstream, French door fridge and things like that, really has some limited pieces and it's just going to, be your everyday workhorse. You know what I mean? So you're looking for odds and ends, things like that, the Wi-Fi capability is really, we're going to need more support and, extra help throughout the process. So
yeah, and one thing that we've got a great parts department here at Don's Appliances. We have a great service department. We've got 20 techs on the road. We're actually expanding that as fast as we can. But we do have arguably the best after customer service care.
And warranty for that matter too.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? To cover you throughout bumper to bumper. Yeah,
great extended warranty offered. So be sure to go to donsappliances.com, visit any of our area showrooms. Thanks for joining us.
Check us out.